Mexicals live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, with the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Palworld tames and Pallia seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Inspite, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the call, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the call, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, text like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Late night raids, Terraria boss, Pallia festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. Hey, spectacle, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Palworld, Pallia, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow, join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen. Mystical's world, best place I've been. Oh. Pixels flicker, midnight glow, Mexicals live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, with the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Palworld tames and Pallia seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Inspite, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the call, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. One monitor farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the call, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, text like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Late night raids, Terraria boss, Pallia festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. Hey, spectacle, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Palworld, Pallia, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow, join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen.
And we are live again. Welcome everybody. I am MysticalLandSlide, and today is going to be interesting. I had planned to play Planet Crafter, but I started hearing, I'm sure you could probably hear it during the song, the little disconnect sound. And I seen this little notification, and I pulled that up and it said there's an issue with my expansion drive. Now, for those who have been following me for the past several days into last week, you'll know that I am in the process of upgrading my system. Unfortunately, one thing I did was I started putting my games on my expandable drive. The one that now is saying that there's issues. So, we may or may not have games today. Or at least specific ones. So I need the storage. I need to see if Planet Crafter is on one of my installed drives. Because, C and E, they are my hard drives that are actually in the system. And I can only probably play what's on here. Yeah. Pretty sure I put it on my F drive. The F drive is my expandable. For the King is on there, so it's probably a good thing I didn't play that today. Especially if it is throwing air. Yep, and Planet Crafter is there too. Okay. Well, one of two things can happen. We can hope and pray that it's working. At least enough I can play a game. And if not, we will have to switch over to something that is on another drive. Yep, right there. I was afraid of that. Yeah, it's not where it says it is because that threw a lot of errors even on my off screen. Okay. Scan and fix. Can't see. I'll be able to use the drive while Windows finding repair errors. To repair now, save and close all open files. You will lose any unsaved work on the drive during this repair. Okay, in theory, I hope I do not. Okay, it's going to be scanning and repairing on that. I had a game I saw on there. Well, I have to play something that I have on my C or E drive. So that's what I was afraid of. But I need to do that. It was doing this the other day, and it disappeared, and I thought, oh, well, that's fine. It's taking care of itself. So apparently it didn't. Luckily, I have C and E, which have several games on it. I do like Shadow of War. I would probably have to start a brand new game on that, which is fine with me. You find random stuff. It's kind of like For the King. It's luck-based, depending on what you'll find. I can do Palworld if it does not require an update. And it's funny because I was actually talking... No, Palworld is fine. I was actually talking to a friend of mine that watched me play Palworld once. And he was asking me why I haven't played Palworld in a while. Like, I don't know. I just playing. So I'm going to have to change up my stream settings. Let's see. I'll just change it a little bit. I have to change the category. And my tags. This, of course, would happen right when I would start a stream. Okay, so I'm going to change that. We are going to play Palworld while in the background it's scanning my F drive for errors. Could be because of me trying to update everything. I took the motherboard out and literally put the other one back in. And then something happened and some of the pins didn't look like they were compatible with what I had. So I took it all back out because time was short. And I put my old one back in. Well, of course, taking everybody's guts and brain out and then putting them back in would cause some issues to a person, much less a computer. So we will try this. Unfortunately, I do have to change things up, but that's the life of a streamer. So we will be playing Palworld today. I had just talked to a friend about this 2 days ago. I should have known then that the universe was listening and decided you will play Palworld again. Hello, Ray and Lestras. Welcome to the chaos that is my day. I literally got in the house 5 minutes before stream. And I ran up here and tried to get things ready, and then a drive starts throwing errors. Luckily, it's an expandable. Unfortunately, it carries the bulk of my games. So, here we are. We're going to see what we do here. I have to remember everything, first of all. I know I'm going to screw up and throw the wrong sphere out when I'm trying to catch something, because I always do that, because the buttons are different on all the games I play. I was hoping for Planet Crafters, but we'll have to do with Palworld. Yep. And I am in my Terraria armor, which is hilarious because from playing Terraria, I recognize the armor. Or at least the style of it, I should say. Okay, we have... What's that? Okay. First thing I have to remember, this is the game that I play on a controller. I'm thinking, why isn't the thing? There we are. Okay, we have our shiny T-font. We have Dinossum, which is good against 90% of the bosses that I have beat so far. We have the Killamari Prime, which I've just finally figured out. I didn't have the appropriate gloves for that, so I couldn't use it. We have our Ragnarok, which is our chosen flyer. Let's see, we have Refined. That's what I just have to go through and see where I was at before in this. Checking in at the office today, unfortunately. Oh, no problem, Pickle. You live in a stone shoebox. Yes, I do. And that's by choice. It was wood until I was attacked by fire pals and they burn it. Literally everything you see over here that was stone was burning. They destroyed beds that were very expensive to make. So I strengthened it all with stone. I could strengthen it with metal, but I don't have enough. I'm waiting on my, waiting on them to get enough metal, and I've got to upgrade tons of things. Okay, I have 34 out of 43. Let's see, I'm assuming, yeah, Vanworm is still relevant, just because of his high level so far. I beat a boss the last time, and Ragnarok jumped in level. He was one of the lowest, and now he's like the highest. That, and I've been pouring books into him. Let's see. We have the blender. Yeah, we did go to the Terraria, which I will probably go back to it. It's the Terraria crossover portal. So I will probably go back there because there are one-of-a-kind recipes And I went to that one place that had like the level 60 people too. I am going to... yeah, look at inventory. I do need to go and change my streaming message on at least one place. Let's see, Palworld. Nope. Oh, or LD. There. I do need to change that just because it says in space. And I'm not in space, obviously. I am in Palworld. I don't want to be known as a false advertiser whenever I'm doing stuff. So it's just a few little changes. Luckily, I'd copy and paste my thing, so I can just change one little word in it. And we'll just go through. And we'll change that really quick. I hate to take the time, but it's worth it. Because I will be having people hop through here and they'll be wondering, why are you not in space? It's like, because I am in Palworld and my expandable drive is being crazy. It's a good thing I did not try to do For the King, or else it would be even more of a disappointment to everybody involved. So, we upgraded our fishing pole last time. I forgot about that. And these are all, see, that's heat 2. So I do need, I think these were going to be sellables, and it's a good thing I didn't. Because that is a heat 2, which is resistant up to 3, so I'm immune to heat basically on that side. Okay, now we can teleport out of the frozen tundra. And let's see, nope, B. Go to a little village so I can sell. I want to sell the stuff before I go adventuring too much, because I know I will fill up all of my stuff with it. I want to thank everybody yesterday that hopped in and followed. Didn't realize that I was put in a showcase on one of the servers that I'm on, which is why we had about 50 people total come through the stream yesterday, which was, as I told a couple people, that was a new record for me. And it was scary at some point. So I've never had that many people. We averaged around 8 according to Twitch. And we had a max of 13 at once. So that was a new one. Let's see, Realms of Terraria, so I'm right there. So I want to thank everybody that stayed, because I played super long yesterday. I want to thank everybody who participated, specifically. And Danny D. She hopped in now, and I know she is playing, was it House Flipper 2, I believe, if I remember right, on her channel right now. She hopped in to say hi. Always thankful for friends that take a little bit out of their day to help you. In a way, we need more of that in the world. That, and she likes to come and flaunt her twerking coffee cups and snowmen and the crazy kitties. The snowmen are cute. Yes, I would agree with that. Definitely. Okay, we are in the Terraria place, so you'll have to remember Yeah, it heals. Hollow bars, that's what we're going for. I just need to let our things murder all the eyes. I'm not going to try and catch them today. More hollow bars. We need as many as we can get. And we need to pick the mushrooms for food. Because they don't have too many natural foods here. I picked up another hollow bar from them. Probably should use Vanworm really down here. This is sad. It depends. Are you talking about my stream or or something else? Because both could be true. Yeah, I'm gonna use Vanworm here. I've set him with more. Oh, do I see new stuff? Yes, you do. And thanks to Shadow yesterday, he tested them all, and apparently none of them have copyright strikes, so I am able to keep them.
Why would you do that?
I wish it would continue.
What are you doing with my gigantic figures?
I wish it would continue the cat bug reference. Because it doesn't finish it. It says, why would you do that? And it cuts it off right before. Because cat bug is cute. But I can see it because that's probably a copyrightable thing if they continued too much into it. And Danny D has a 3-stream streak. We're right up there with Pickle. I think he might have a... Is it 5? Maybe 10? The surprise bear. That's cute. Okay. We'll put him back as we go. We're looking for recipes because the recipes for the Terraria stuff is, I believe, one of a kind. In the Terraria, I want to say biomes, but basically that's what they are. Because you can only get there through these portals. And of course, just like Terraria, you find stuff in all the breakable pots. Let's see.
May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
That's Pickle. Uh-huh. Exactly. I think you kind of got to keep on the move.
Side effects may include dry mouth, nausea, vomiting, water retention, painful recollection, hallucination, dementia, psychosis, coma, death, and halitosis. Magic is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before use.
Yes, come on, Vanworm. He doesn't like to get stuck in corners. He's always big about, flailing back in the corner. But then he gets stuck and he just sits there and they wail on him. That was for him. Yep. Luckily, they attacked the Vanworm more than me. Because last time I died. And I actually had to come back here and collect my stuff. So we have to watch that this time. The AI for Vanworm loves Meteor, apparently. It'll use that as soon as it gets the chance. But the easier ones that it can... Shut him out of the sky. Yeah, jumping attacks. Yep. I'm just taking the hollowed bars from them, so... And those little hearts heal me. Now the hollowed bars, I'm not... Let's see. Used up all those points. You could have picked a game instead. The terms and conditions are heavy today. Don't know if you were here, but one of my hard drives is throwing errors. So the terms and conditions are it has to be some of the very select few that I have on my internal hard drives rather than the expandable. The expandable has decided to go crazy today. I want a refund. Refunds are only for failed sound effects, unfortunately. You already know what I would pick? Probably, but I believe that one is not usable at the moment. Also, I haven't finished finding Palia. It would be either Palia or Fortnite. That's like Danny D's favorites that I have. I don't have House Flipper, so I'm immune from the House Flipper. So, I'm good there. Fortnite, yep. I thought about that. But also, it depends if Fortnite is on my C drive or the F drive. If it's on anything on the F drive, it's not available at the moment till the errors get figured out. Could just be an error because I put it back in a different USB slot, which happened before, but it fixed itself. I know that's trash. Oh yeah, try that. Figuring it out as the intro song is playing. And the game that you had put out your advertisements for was on the error drive. So now everything has to be moved around and changed on a moment's notice. Exactly. Yet another reason why I wanted to change everything. Wrong one. Let's see. It is down. Nope. I'm going to be beat up by the triangle. There we are. Another reason I want to update my computer. Because once I have everything settled, I have an 8 terabyte hard drive to put on the inside, and that will replace my the drive that threw errors today. Which is going to be interesting because if it throws errors, I will lose everything that I have on that drive if it can't be fixed. I will have to attempt to move everything from there to another drive. So we're gonna see if the chaos continues or if I can fix it. Getting a lot of Hallowed bars. If I do find a recipe, it is almost a guarantee I'll be able to make it. And all I have to do is run around circles and talk. And let the Vanworm do all the work. I believe he has the skill Vampire. So any attack he creates on something, he takes a portion of the health, if I remember right. Might not. Yeah, it's kind of, he's in a glitch. Glitch cycle. He's waiting for his meteor. He loves that meteor spell. Okay, we'll put you away for a second. Let's see if we can find... see if we can find some schematic. I know they put them off in like the little corners. So we will see. We got mushrooms, so our everything should be good. Actually going to try to just run by these eyeballs. I don't want to take up all day just fighting if I don't have to. And we will see. Yep, there's a chest. Let's see what we get. We got a sphere and souls. Okay, not bad. I was hoping for a schematic because it's generally why I come here, but you can also find it in other places too. Oh, he's killed all them. Oh, can't climb up there apparently. Okay. Oh, we can add these down here. We can eat them. I got 85 bars. I've never found that many bars ever. But this is a one-time place, and literally everything drops it. So you do get that bonus. And apparently, if you are low on bars, you just go out, do some adventuring, wait for the whole thing to reset, and then you come back to it. So that makes it renewable. And if you ever did want to catch some of the pals here, then you just come here for a little while and just because they respawn just every little bit. Sometimes, last time, I wasn't that good at fighting things with my my critters, and they were respawning as fast as I was killing them. So, well, I do like this calamari. It is. Makes you drop so slowly whenever you are floating. So it's really nice. Look for anything that would constitute as a chest in here. Now this is the way Terraria is, because you'll find anvils, mysterious crates, and pictures up on the walls everywhere. I have to say they did recreate it really beautifully in Palworld. Okay, you can't go in there. So the door is open, Oh, they got bats. And of course the slimes are getting more powerful as we go along. See, the purple ones, they're level 40. I am level 49, I believe. So, yeah, of course. And they broke my shield. It's a good thing about a good glider is it gets you out of a lot of trouble. You kind of catch them off guard a little bit. We'll kind of come down here. Just do a quick little overview. Make sure there's no chests or anything that I'm missing. Oh, that's the slime. There it is. Crystal Cave. Now, kind of do some running through here. There's like gold back there. Oh yeah, they're doing the where you have gold and stuff in the corners. Doubt it's mineable. Oh, it is. Wow. Got 20 bars from that too. So we are in the bars, that's for sure. Training oh, there was a trap. Got a training manual and gold coin. They do not seem interested in giving us... I got stone there. They don't seem too interested in giving us... Okay, that is a floating sword. That's what I thought. It's an enchanted sword. It knocked them out. Is there any more? Yes, there is. Level 40 some. didn't realize my floating sword is an enemy on here. Oh, never mind. Killed it. Get more bars from it. Now, I did see somebody else playing this. Yeah, that's the end of it. And they actually got something where they can summon swords like that. It was some kind of a schematic, I believe. So I'm assuming they probably went back through here somewhere. But we can always look around. There was that other copper area on the other side. Maybe it leads to somewhere else with a treasure chest. Oh, they're gonna fight me? Well, let's see how you do against fire. About as well as I thought you would. A lot of healing. Okay. More bars. This adds a interesting bit of dungeon diving. Luminant slime. I think it's mostly focused on him now, because he set it on fire. It does not like being in that corner. There we are. I got bars from it. I did see there are those enchanted swords up there. Hoping. Oh, there's a calamari. There's a lot of them. Let's see. Let them deal with him while I deal this. Oh, enchanted swords. I'm not above hiding around the backside of a pillar. Actually, I had someone comment one time asking why I didn't attack things. And I'm like, well, higher level things I don't do much damage. Even with my best compound bow. Ooh, rainbow slime. Yeah, I can attack him and see. Does a fair bit of damage. He actually did hurt my Vanworm. And then he got toasted. 8 hollow bars. And Danny D is first. Hooray. A lot of people forget about that. But there is that. It's a one-time buy per stream. And a lot of other people, they will have first, second, third, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I want to do something unique, something me. That's why I have a sheep screaming. Little known fact, I used to raise sheep. Actually, I still have 2. So. And supposedly, if everything has worked out right, the female I have is pregnant. I have this little ram. He's very young. He was born this year. His name is Spencer. He's the cutest little thing ever. Yes, I probably will post pictures of them when she has them on my server. I need pics. Oh yeah, That looks like the Eye of Cthulhu. I bet I found a boss area. But yeah. Oh, there it is. Yep, Eye of Cthulhu. Obviously, Van Worm can probably handle him single-handedly. But yeah, I used to raise sheep a lot. Oh, he can ghost through walls, just like on regular Terraria. Still need to convince Spooby I need dwarf goats. If you do any of these smaller goats, you need very good fencing to keep them in, because any little crack or hole that they can fit their little half of their little bodies through, they are gone. And they will be out eating flowers and anything precious. They have radar for anything that is good. That's why we have almost no flowers around our house, because if a goat gets out, then it will be gone. That's one good thing with sheep. That's why I love my sheep. They are easy to keep in. Come on, Cthulhu. Oh, there's Cthulhu. He's pulling a run and hide, just like he did before. That's just like Terraria. Oh yes, I know. Grew up on a farm. Okay, there are some people who don't. So I wanted to throw that out there. Kind of a public service announcement for anybody that has never lived on a farm. Goats love to get out. That is their number one goal in life, other than eating, is getting out. Just for the fun of it. That's how I could afford my house and horse shows. Ah, sweet. Let's see, we have Night Glow schematic. Tides of Terraria. Unlocks recipe for Night Glow. Epic. And Celestial Sigil. Horse, not house. Okay, you could afford your horse and horse shows. I was gonna say, you had some really nice horses if you could afford a house off of it. But yeah, I've lived on a farm practically all my life. I have to say practically because I actually grew up in town for the first 9 years of my life. The other 30 have been spent in on a farm out in the middle of nowhere. Twice, actually, because we moved from our last farm. This one is even more secluded than the last one. And it has its negative sides. Nope, just one horse that was boarded at the farm I worked on before and after school. Ah, yep. I knew there's a girl in Ireland that worked for a place that boards animals. I believe it's horses too. Yeah, because she loved horses. Okay, go back to here. Let's see what these schematics are. My dad lived on a farm and then raised hogs. Oh, we have pigs too. Not my most favorite of animals. They are cute, but man are they noisy. And they scream, and they want to eat constantly. But they are cute. Especially ours. Let's see. Other consumables. Seal inscribed cryptic. Offer to a summoning offer to summon a powerful entity. Ah, okay. So entity. I can make one of those, so I will. Had 2 horses too. Yep. Yeah, my mom. That's one reason we actually moved to a farm in the first place. My mom had 2 horses, and they were being boarded at my dad's uncle's place. I'd love to have a farm or a zoo. If you have a farm, you have a zoo. Any more than 2 animals, you have a zoo out there. I can guarantee you that. Hooded aloft, releasing homing light projectiles that strike enemies multiple times. Interesting. I want a hippo. Yeah. They are cute. I've seen the ones that had little baby hippos, and they were taking care of them. I guess their mother had gotten poached or something. That had these little bitty hippos, and they were running around, and they're just the cutest things ever. And they look so delicate, although they're almost my weight when they're babies. But yeah, it was absolutely adorable. Okay. These are powerful. I don't really think I need them technically, but I will put them up just in case. And of course, we've got our schematics. These are Terraria schematics. So I'll put them there. There's a gun for Terraria. Unlocks recipe, vortex beater. That's interesting. I actually want to see about it. If it's a powerful gun, then I will use that. Be one of the few times I used a gun in Terraria. Or not, yeah, in Terraria, in Palworld. See, this is... Can we do weapons? Hallowed bars, Pal metal bars, and electric. Fires homing missiles at regular intervals that track enemies and explode. Has a 60% chance not to consume ammo when firing. Uses assault rifle. The attack is only 300 though. Yeah, the stuff I have is way more than that. Okay, let's check these eggs. They should be more than done by now. They were done back when I was going to play last time. Let's say chill it. Gotta hatch this one. It's another large. There's a Wompo. And another one. And, oh yeah, because they had a what was a nest of them. Going to lurk. All right. Fortnite time with the kiddo. Nice. I actually did think of doing that. I probably should have, truthfully. But there's just no telling. I have to look and see which. Yeah, which drive it's on. I had to look and see if my brain was going to work there for a second. I need to find ancient civilization cores. I'm assuming that would be a higher level of stuff. Should have and could have played with us. Oh, don't tempt me. I can still change this puppy over at any time I want to. Let's see. But, let's see, Fortnite is Epic. I think Epic is still on the original drive. I can do that. You totally don't see me opening up another platform for gameplay in the background. I need to see actually about that. Drive is successfully repaired. Okay, so the F drive is ready to use. Good. Okay. Palworld. We did find something pretty cool. We do have the schematic. I wanted to find that schematic, so nope, not at all. I'm totally not chaotic today because everything didn't go right the first time. I totally don't do that whenever something doesn't go as planned. I just don't flail around at everything. But if I'm going to use a controller anyway, I might as well might as well play Fortnite too. So, we are going to take a break. It's 15 minutes, so that's decent size for a VOD. It's a little under an hour, so it might actually do good. Tacos are all that matter. Tuesday, who cares? Yep, it is. Actually, I didn't have tacos today. I had orange chicken for breakfast. Because I'm totally healthy. Okay, we're going to play the theme song probably once through. That's all it takes to change over some things. And then we will come back and try some Fortnite. And Danny and her family, since they all play Fortnite, are welcome to hop in.
Pixels flicker, midnight glow, Mexico's live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, but the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Palworld tames and Pallia seeds, Terraria caves where the